everyone, it's Liz. I know it's been a very long time since I've uploaded a video, and the reason for that is because I've been changing directions in terms of what I want to do with this channel. A big influencing factor is really 3 years ago I started a practice called Pangu Shengong, or Sun and Moon Qigong. So I've been practicing that a lot, and to the point that I qualified to become a teacher. And it has profoundly shifted the way I feel internally and how I view energy and how I want to work with energy and how I want to teach others to work with energy. And part of this Pangu Shengong, there's music therapy as a part of the practice. So the practice Pangu Shengong was developed by, or created by, a man called Master O Wenwei. And he was imprisoned in the Cultural Revolution in China. And so he went through huge amounts of trials and tribulations during that imprisonment. But it was this is when the birth of Pangu Shengong happened. And now there are thousands of people that practice it around the world. And I'm one of them, and also one of the teachers now. So if you would like to learn, I will leave links below. And you can basically learn the practice in about an hour and a half, and then you can join me live on Zoom every day to practice with me, and we can share energy. And that's been a really rewarding experience. So there's more information about that below. But today I just wanted to share with you some music therapy, basically, because part of what I have done with my life was I used to be a professional musician, and but I left that behind for a while I went and studied yoga and health and fitness, and I had a complete career change for a while. And then over the years I took on more energy-based practices and became a practitioner, and it goes on and on. But just to get to the point, so if you've been following me for a while, you'll see that on my channel I've got things like toning exercises, and I've got yoga exercises, and I've got Qigong exercises, right? But since I've started Pangu Shengong, something has profoundly shifted in me, and it's really changed everything in terms of the way I want to work with energy and share it with others and help others. And because my background is music, it dawned on me the other day, and I don't know why I haven't thought about this before, but I can use music to transmit energy to people. So I feel like it's all my skills are combining into one now. And so I still want to be teaching people Qigong, or especially Pangu Shengong. And but I would also like to help people with just through music therapy. So today I've just got a little piece of music that just came to me over the weekend. I'd just finished teaching some flute students, and the last one had left my teaching studio, and then I just started to play, and these melodies, like 3 different melodies, just came to me, and I just started playing them. And so I switched on record on my computer just so I could capture this moment, because I was in a moment of inspiration. And then I just started to write the melody down on paper. And so today's little piece of music is one of those melodies that came to me on the weekend. And what I've done is I've looped it's about a 2-minute little piece of music, but I've looped it a couple of times, so you can just let the video run and listen to it. And what I want you to do in listening to it is close your eyes and feel into your body, and just notice if this music resonates for you and brings you a sense of peace or joy. I've titled it Joy because I feel like that's where it was coming from, a place of joy. And the other thing about the music is I've actually underlaid it with some codes. So I went to record the piece of music first, and then I laid down 2 other tracks. And you won't hear these tracks in the music, but I recorded them, and then I've turned the volume down. So the information and the energy is still imprinted into the audio file. That might sound a little bit out there, a little bit wacky, but I do know it works. And so I'd like to introduce this to you today, and I would love to get your feedback because I feel like I'm kind of in experimentation mode. And if it brings you a sense of peace, a sense of relief, that's what I'm going for. Okay, so anyway, enjoy, and I'd love to get your feedback.